Matthew chapter 2, story summary, simple and clear. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem during the time of King Herod, some wise men, also called Magi, came from the east. They had seen a special star and believed it showed that a new king had been born. They came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him." When King Herod heard this, he was very upset. Herod was afraid that a new king would take away his throne. All the people in Jerusalem were also disturbed because they knew Herod could act violently when he felt threatened. Herod gathered all the chief priests and teachers of the law and asked them, "Where is the Messiah supposed to be born?" They answered, "In Bethlehem, in the land of Judah," because a prophecy in the scriptures said that a ruler would come from Bethlehem to lead Israel. Secretly, Herod called the wise men to a private meeting. He asked them exactly when the star appeared. Then he sent them to Bethlehem and told them, "Go and search carefully for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me, so that I too may go and worship him." But Herod was lying. He really wanted to kill the child. The wise men followed the star again. It went ahead of them and stopped over the place where Jesus was. They were filled with joy when they saw it. When they entered the house, they found Mary and the child Jesus. They bowed down and worshipped him. They opened their treasures and gave him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Gold symbolized kingship. Frankincense, a sweet-smelling incense, symbolized worship and holiness. Myrrh, a spice used for burial, hinted at Jesus' future suffering. After meeting Jesus, God warned the wise men in a dream not to return to Herod. So they went back to their country by a different road, escaped to Egypt. After the wise men left, an angel appeared to Joseph in a dream. The angel said, "Get up, take the child and his mother, and escape to Egypt. Stay there until I tell you, because Herod is going to search for the child to kill him." Joseph immediately obeyed. He took Mary and Jesus during the night, and they escaped to Egypt. They stayed there until King Herod died. Matthew explains that this escape fulfilled a prophecy. "Out of Egypt I called my son." This showed that Jesus' life reflected parts of Israel's history. Herod's anger and the tragedy in Bethlehem, when Herod realized that the wise men had tricked him because they didn't return, he was furious. In his anger, he ordered a terrible act. He sent soldiers to kill all the boys in Bethlehem and the surrounding areas who were 2 years old and under. Herod chose this age because of the time the wise men had told him about when they first saw the star. This horrible event fulfilled another ancient prophecy from Jeremiah. Matthew quotes it. "A voice is heard in Ramah, weeping and great mourning. Rachel weeping for her children and refusing to be comforted because they are no more." This showed the deep sadness and suffering caused by Herod's cruelty. Return. To Israel after Herod died, an angel again appeared to Joseph in a dream. The angel said, "Get up, take the child and his mother and go back to the land of Israel. Those who were trying to kill the child are dead." Joseph obeyed. He took Mary and Jesus and returned to Israel. However, he heard that Archelaus, Herod's son, was ruling in Judea. Joseph was afraid to go there. Again, God warned him in a dream, so Joseph took the family to the region of Galilee instead. They settled in a town called Nazareth. Matthew notes that this also fulfilled what was spoken through the prophets. He will be called a Nazarene. Quick recap of events. Wise men follow a star and find Jesus. King Herod secretly tries to kill Jesus. Wise men worship Jesus and avoid Herod. Joseph. Mary and Jesus escape to Egypt. Herod kills all young boys in Bethlehem. After Herod dies, Jesus' family returns, but settles safely in Nazareth. Final notes, in simple words. Matthew chapter 2 shows that Jesus was in danger from the beginning, but God protected him. It also shows that Jesus fulfilled many ancient prophecies about the Messiah. Even powerful rulers like Herod could not stop God's plan. The wise men recognized Jesus as king and worshipped him, while Herod, filled with pride and fear, tried to destroy him. God guided Joseph every step of the way, through dreams and warnings, showing that God was taking care of his son and working out his plan to save the world.